Hi, welcome to the StockinetteZombies. I'm Amy, also known as Janitma.
And I'm Megan, also known as Just Run It. And this is episode 513. Yeah, I should have known when the YouTube that was telling me the connection was excellent. It was gonna be like that. But it still surprises me every
Yeah,
time.
we got the lightning lane this morning, right? It was just like,
Yeah. Earlier when I had joined and I was waiting for you to join, my camera was like doing like crazy horror film, like flickering and
oh,
whatever. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting day. Knock on wood.
wow,
I just
yeah.
had to turn it off and turn it back, turn my video off and back on, and it appears to resolve. But if you see horror show Megan, just know that that's happening today for whatever
Okay,
reason. Happy
okay.
May Day.
Oh, that's right. I saw a few, very few, because again, I'm not on Instagram at this point in time.
It's
Uh,
gonna be May.
yes, very few memes, but I did see them. I did see them. It did permeate my online experience
I,
yesterday.
I was on Threads last night before bed, and for whatever reason, I like to fall asleep in front of the TV, and my husband hates it. So it's just
Mhm.
this like constant, like, okay, I'm going to go to bed, but now I got to do something because I have to be doing something to distract my mind to fall
Mhm.
asleep. And yeah, I was on Threads, and somebody said they were kind of the OG. It's going to be May meme creator, and I was like,
Oh,
how could one substantiate that?
no clue. You'd have to
Ah,
you'd have to post your receipts and wait for somebody to come up with receipts that are earlier than it,
yeah,
right?
yep, yep,
There's a
exactly.
whole wide world out there.
Uh, it's been a few weeks since we've podcasted. Last week I was in Vegas, baby. And yeah, it had a good time. I feel like the cold weather is following me. Like the day that I arrived in Las Vegas, it was like in the 90s, and then the rest of the time it was like in the 70s.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, well, this is nice because I'm not a big 90s person. And then they don't like blast the air conditioner in the convention center because it's thought, a billion
Right.
degrees outside. Brought a bunch of sweaters to wear. Was telling the crew this weekend on the ZK Zoom that like I want to make another Mabel because it was just like the
Oh,
exact
yeah.
right amount of
I think my
coverage.
maple yarn is like right here
Oh,
somewhere,
yep,
and I'm
yep.
ready to, yeah, cast on
Yeah.
as
So
well.
presented. So I can now say in my professional life, I have now presented to a larger crew than I have at ZK, right? It was a ginormous room. I would say it's probably like twice the size of both of our ballrooms combined when we have it
Oh,
open for the
wow.
all filled with seats. And the stage. We haven't got the final numbers on how many people were able to actually make it, but we were like in the 300s, 400s for who had signed up. Um, so these were all things that I like went out and checked out the room and then saw how many people were coming and like rocked back and forth in the corner. But it went really well. I probably over prepared, if anything, just to quiet my anxieties. And then that evening, got to go see Weezer and Benson Boone. They were the
Oh, whoa,
artists.
Benson Boone.
Yeah,
He's
yeah. Like
high
I didn't.
energy.
Yes, I didn't want to love it as much as and I was surrounded by all of these. Like he was making comments about like you guys aren't my normal demographic, and like he's an entertainer. I'll just put it out
Oh
there. Like
no,
he is,
100%. I
yeah.
as soon as you said his name, I'm like, oh, the energy like that he gives people
There was
is
fireworks, there
off
was
the charts.
flames. He
Yeah.
did 5 different times. He did flips off of pianos or like a gymnastics sequence across the stage, right? So it was really amazing. I never would pay or like, fight in the virtual lines to get his pay what it costs to go to his concerts, but for free, it was amazing. And so that was awesome. He's I think he made quite a few fans, I guess, right? Like he was like,
No,
this could have
100%.
been iffy, right? Like especially following up Weezer,
Well, I
which a
think
lot
his
of
biggest
yeah.
criticism is he's a tryhard. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but how can you not love a try hard? I mean, he really wants to entertain you.
I would say my biggest criticism was like he was coming in with lots of like worldly, like I've experienced all these things like love and loss and whatever. And then one time he mentioned he was 23. And I'm like, "Mm."
Yes, yes.
Like you have a
He's got
lot
a
of
lot of
experiences to
yes, he's
live
got a
there,
lot of
buddy.
worldly wisdom for the 13-year-olds in his audience.
Exactly, exactly. Relative to them, but
You
not
wait, no,
relative to the
100%, 100%. No, I I always yeah, again, like I only heard criticism about him being a try hard and I'm like, yeah, but why wouldn't you want to try hard? And like
Mhm,
somebody
mhm.
who just really wants to entertain off
He
the
really
charts.
enjoys playing music. Like you can tell that, right?
Yeah.
Like it is not, he is not like dialing it in because it's a Google concert and he's not making merch
Hmm.
or like seat revenue, right? Like he just, you could tell he just really enjoyed or is really good at acting. Like he enjoyed the music. Yeah.
I like the demographic that they were going for though. They had Weezer.
Hey, one time again, and funny jokes, right? Like didn't just play music, didn't just do his like whatever 40 minutes that he was contracted for. He was like, what did he say? You guys might not know a lot of this music, but you can Google it.
Those are jokes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, okay, he thought about it. He's an entertainer, right? That or he's really good ad hoc. Anyway, I became a Benny fan. As part of this concert, there's a lot of people around me taking photos for their kids, and they're like, I'm going to be at another Benson Boone concert within the year because there's no way I'm taking these home and sharing them with my kids and not ending up at a
Yes.
concert
Right.
with them. So yeah, it was a great experience. It's a great way to like close it out. And then it's been back to like the rest of my life compaction into
Hmm.
the time that I was away. So we did have some exciting things going on for ZK and our KAL. Just a reminder, you actually are eligible for prizes in our KAL. I'm going to get those prizes posted within the Stockinette Zombies craft along. Those are kind of running in parallel. So if you're at ZK and you're doing some of Jessie Made and Parks patterns, you can also submit them now with our next challenge for ZK being the summer cozy. There's a lot. They've got beautiful tank tops and short sleeve options that you could enter and get bonus points in May and June, and then also enter for prizes. So points and prizes, double dip,
Hmm.
please. I knew there was a little confusion on that that I was answering questions on this past weekend. We also have our shirts, our ZK shirts. There's a lot more options out there than when I
Yeah.
originally sent the email out because the double print, which is like, or the two print surfaces, the front and the back, limited the amount of products that we could put it on. And so now there's some with just a front imprint, and that's there's a wider range of products there that those can be on. So we've got Cozy, we've got Cuppa, we've got the combined group Cozy, and our blanket Cuppa. Sorry, I said Cozy. Cozy
Hmm.
Cuppa, Cozy Blanket, Cozy Group, all individually available, as well as the one on front and the group one on the back. So take a look at those if you're interested. Um, yeah, keeping it cozy is definitely the theme.
Hmm.
So
Somebody just let my cat in, that's all. Like door opened. I was like, what's going on?
yep.
Um, but awesome. Yes, I love the two-sided print. That's what
Mhm.
I'm gonna be getting. Super excited about that. And some of the things that you were mentioning did help me come up with a few more favorite things. So
Let's do it.
yeah, um, I did sign up to go to a concert in May. So, and it's already May.
Yeah.
So that's a favorite thing. I'm going to see Courtney Barnett again up in St. Paul. So that'll be exciting. And then uh, Megan reminded me that we often have needle adjacent projects. And so, what I'm most excited about for our next round of KELness is that I have some diva that I've been wanting to work with from Leading Men Fiber Arts.
Ooh.
And I hope that these aren't, I don't know, too odd together.
I don't think so. They're beautiful.
Yeah, so what I want to do is there's this very scrappy, but I will make it less scrappy, um, sundial tee.
Hmm.
And I'm trying to get you a good picture here from my printed instructions. Um,
Ah, okay.
so you can see that they're putting a lot of scraps together with one, kind of carried yarn throughout.
Hmm.
And so what I plan to do is just make a two-color version of it.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. And so now it's down to what's going to be the main like color, the one that's on the shoulders to start, and then coming down, it'll put the other color in.
I
But
feel like I've made something recently with those kind of in general colors
mhm,
together. It's not coming to mind, surprise, surprise. But I remember working on it and like watching the English Premier League and being like, oh, like that's one of the team's colors that are reminiscent of one of the team's colors, right? Kind of like a so pretty. I love that.
yeah, and it's
The blue
diva
is very
based,
pretty. Yeah, but the
so I
plums.
I think I'll have plenty of yarn to make the larger size because it is a lot of positive ease
Hmm,
in
hmm.
the garment. But and then my other plans, I did have a Jessie made sweater that I had started. I would like to finish that. And then the other, oh, it's a shawl. I have two skeins of a Mitchell's Fiber Creations that are just a perfect duo. I've been kind of hoarding them and not wanting to use them, but there's kind of a feather and fan shawl that I've seen worked up that kind of mixes them throughout. I'm not excited about all the ends it's going to create, but it does look like it does a good job of highlighting the yarns. So I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe something jumped my queue. I'm gonna try sharing my screen here. We'll see how that goes. But Jessie May just released this petite
Oh yes.
Fontanelle tank, and it's calling my name. I really love
Mhm,
the like wisp of lace, and yeah, the construction. May end up putting some sleeves on it because I've not been wearing a lot of my tanks without stuff
mhm,
underneath it recently. I know you're wearing one right now,
mhm.
but haven't been wearing tanks individually as much, and so that one is one that may jump my queue is definitely a favorite thing. It's very pretty. It's calling to me, especially
Yeah,
with
and
some of the merino cotton fingering base that yeah, that has recently come into my life in the last since ZK last year.
yeah, I do have some cotton as well. I have enough for a t-shirt. So every time I see a tank, I'm a little bit wary because like, oh, but I'm gonna be like, I'll have extra yarn.
Hmm,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, it's really pretty, really pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Part came out with one too. It's a vest that has ties.
Yeah, I saw that in somebody's newsletter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, super pretty, super pretty. All right, for my favorite things, I've got a pile here of stuff that I hadn't been able to talk about since I had returned. So just got done talking about Vegas, and then we went to Chattanooga. I went to the Chattanooga Yarn Company. Um, they had recently, which is in the Northgate Mall in it's ChattanoogaYarn.com that they had recently had oh, and now I'm not going to remember the name of it because we were just talking about Nash Fest, and it's not Nash Fest. um Nash Yarn Fest. Oh, what was it? Anyway, they had recently had a yarn festival in one of their convention centers like 2 weeks before. Um,
I
she
just live
gets to
here.
be, yeah, yeah. She gets to be part of the podcast. That's good. Sullivan's not interested. We got to have a cat on the show, right? Um, and she had a ton. Why I mentioned it is she had a ton of Queen City had been there,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like, "Oh, that's so awesome! I know them. I'm not going to buy any of them from your store because I have lots of them that I've bought not from your store." But I did ask if they had a local dyer, and it was this Stella Luna.
Oh, okay. Pretty.
Yeah. And this is their merino sock, and this is the quail colorway, which I thought was really pretty. I was into the moody colors for whatever reason because familiar also jumped into the cart as I was checking out. Lots of really pretty colorways. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing anything together with these, but they do seem to like each other as they've
Mhm.
been sitting together. And blues, moody blues and moody purples. Definitely feeling those. So again, Stella Luna, which was awesome. And then when I was in Chattanooga, I made an order, or I enabled myself because I was posting about our vendors from the Sexy Knitter. It was very apropos because this jumped out at me from her shop. But when I was down south, I was noticing that my options to get Diet Dr. Pepper were greatly
Oh,
increased. So she
okay.
has a very cute little Dr. Pepper stitch marker case, and then inside there's a little locking stitch marker Diet Dr. Pepper, and then these were what just totally slayed me. They have the little pop tops with hearts
Oh,
on them. So I was like, okay, this can mark progress. This can mark stitches, and they all get to live in this super fun, cute little Dr. Pepper stitch marker holder.
cute.
So yeah, I drank my weight in Dr. Pepper while I was down there. Yeah, so those jumped in. This was what originally enabled me. And again, I'm a sucker for vinyl, like waterproof things for whatever reason. I don't know that I've ever had anything like the anxiety of spilling a bunch of stuff on my project is real. I don't know that I've ever had the situation where I
Right.
actually have had it happen. Maybe because I've put everything in my
Yeah, be prepared.
my vinyl bags, I've prevented it from happening. But she's got a pyramid bag and this fancy AF um, yeah, print. So it's kind of, yeah, you can't see the
Mm.
curse words unless you're really looking at the swirly text. I may look at trying to attach my so I can wear it around kind of like a belt bag strap that I've got on my other waterproof bags that I carry around. But love the shape of this and that it's waterproof, and then also just it's a very large. I've seen a lot of these that are
Mhm.
ittle bitty and like it's really great to get the yarn into, but then like any sort of project that needs to go in there on top, you're like constantly like making sure um, not to zip the item um, into it. So yeah,
Very
very cool
cool.
there. And
Yeah.
then another one jumped
Oh,
in that's
okay. That's
this fun like multi very textured knit print on top
cool.
of it. Um, so yeah,
Yes,
there's
very
that.
that's very sexy.
Ooh, yes. The fancy AF though made me laugh. We were at a place in Vegas called Brewdog, which is actually like a brewery that's like since gone bankrupt, but they've sold the restaurants. And it's a really great restaurant, and they've got a really cool deck and like a DJ and everything in Vegas. But I was looking for one of the non-alcoholic beers
Hmm.
that I'm like, oh, this is a brew place. Like they would have non-alcoholic beers. We have one Bowls Rochester that has a ton, right? And I'm like looking on the menu and I can't find any. I'm like, that's weird. I mean, I know Sin City here, Las Vegas, maybe they don't have a lot of non-alcoholic options. They on their menu, it's called rotating AF,
No.
alcohol free.
Yes. Got it.
But I just thought that was funny. I'm like, rotating AF. Okay. And there was only the one. And unfortunately it was a grapefruit. So it was
Oh,
like a grapefruit beer I had. So it was very sugary in addition to being
right.
so I'm like, I'm Miss Picky here. First thing I did was walk in and ask if there was any vegetables on the menu. There was frickles and they had buffalo fried cauliflower.
Well, right.
So there
Fried
was,
vegetables.
I don't
Yes.
know if you call a pickle a vegetable. It previously was a vegetable, I guess. And then I was like, oh, I want non-alcoholic beer. And they're like, oh, we've got this one. And then I was like, oh, and I'm also low sugar. So like we got to hit all of the Megan eccentricities in one batch. I'm sure the people there loved me.
They're just like, sorry, ma'am, we can't feed you.
Yeah, you have picked the wrong place. It was great. I loved their cauliflower. It was so delicious. Um, anything fried is delicious, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, fancy AF, definitely. Very pink for me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Out of character. But
Yeah. Well, maybe it's my pink era. We don't know.
there you
We
go.
don't know.
There you go. Let's see that
um,
PPR coming on in, right? Just
yeah.
bring it,
Keep it.
bring it.
Bring it. Maybe I'll my one of these tops that I want to make is gonna. Well, maybe that's why I liked the petite Pontanelle. Um,
Right.
yeah, who knows? Heavily
I
influenced by
I will
colors.
apologize for my constant face touching. The cat is pooped a bunch of
Oof,
fur
yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I guess I would say the only other favorite thing currently going on. I was listening before you jumped on. Black Keys have a new album, Peaches, that just
Mm,
came out. So I was listening to it front to back. Really fun to be able yeah, I still do that. I
yep.
enjoy a good like release. You can tell Spotify, if you're a Spotify person, that like, ooh, this is coming up, and it reminds you like it's May
Okay.
1st, new album is out.
Yep.
And so that was a nice surprise this morning to be
Yes.
listening
I've
to as I was doing other things.
been preparing for my concert by listening to that new album over and over again because you know that that's going to be the majority of the songs. So you want
Yeah.
to come in prepared to not just be hoping for your old favorites in the
Hmm.
concert. So yeah, definitely some new favorites on the album. So I'm excited for that concert. And yeah, maybe I got inspired by all of Megan's concert. So many.
I do enjoy a good concert. I think that was something that like Jeremy and I, my husband and I sat down and were like, we did this a lot before we had kids. And now the kids are like self-sustaining to a certain
Mhm.
extent, right? Like they can feed themselves, they can get food if they don't like any of the food that's in the house. And in general, they can manage things on their own. Let's start doing that concert thing again. Reclaim some of what we used to do before we had kids. So still laugh about Ellie thinking that the first time I was at First Ave was with her.
Hey, Ellie,
This is the
I've
first time
been
you've
to
been here
First
too,
Ave.
right? And I'm like, oh, honey.
I've been to First Ave with Megan before you.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, life before kids, life
Mhm.
with kids, life after kids. You're
Oh
facing
my God,
empty
don't
house soon.
remind me. I
Yeah,
know, don't remind me. It's so bizarre to think that that's this year, and
I
now
know.
it's just a few months away.
Yeah,
Move-in day is towards the end of August for all of the kids. So yeah,
yeah.
it's bizarre. Uh,
Alice, it will be the Alice show. Yep.
yeah, yeah, yes. Alice will be the only uh, baby in the house. Um, but yeah, but maybe more concerts and things like that. So
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and you'll go visit them. I'm really surprised. I don't know. Yeah, we've had this conversation. Just how much work, like having somebody living outside of your home that you're still supporting as they become their adults, how much time and effort and travel that can sometimes entail. So again, Ellie moved like 5 times in her first year.
Oh, wow.
which, which didn't help, right? But yeah, it's still they're still your kids. You're still engaged with them. So yeah. Anyway, we digress. Story time here, but
Yeah.
hope everybody has a great May Day.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, Ufta.
There's some sort of like, um